A BetterHelp ad. Hold on. 1 second. I just need to... What if you had a room where no one interrupts? No notifications, no expectations, just space to talk. With BetterHelp, therapy happens in a space that's yours. Visit betterhelp.com/randompodcast for 10% off your first month of online therapy.
Thank you for calling the Bombas Comfort Line. Bombas make socks, slippers, tees, and underwear made with the highest quality materials. Press 1 for comfort, 2 for style, 3 for donation. You chose style. Bombas has styles for whatever you enjoy. You can run in Bombas, lounge in Bombas, dress them up, dress them down, but always give back in Bombas. Because with every item purchased, another is donated. Bombas, comfort worth calling for. Go to bombas.com/audio and use code AUDIO for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com and use code AUDIO.
On today's Smart 7, Iran and Israel exchange fresh strikes, Starmer expected to announce social media ban, and much more. It's Monday, 8th of June, it's World Oceans Day, and happy birthday, Bonnie Tyler.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
The sentencing of a Sikh man for the death of student Henry Nowak continued to cause drama across the weekend. Right-wing influencers including Tommy Robinson have been using the case to stir up unrest and to make the case that the UK has what they call two-tier policing. Prime Minister Keir Starmer criticised both Elon Musk and Nigel Farage during the week for their remarks, but Tory Shadow Equalities Minister Claire Coutinho was continuing to make the case on Sunday.
Across these public services where people have very difficult jobs, the fear of being seen to be anti-racist is actually now being put above protecting the public in those very difficult circumstances.
Justice Secretary and Deputy PM David Lammy revealed he had spoken to US Vice President J.D. Vance about the case after the VP posted on X that Nowak would still be alive if European elites had stood their ground against the mass invasion of migrants. He says he told Vance that his commentary was wrong and not helpful.
No, I don't recognise two-tier policing across our country. I just don't think that is the starting point for police officers up and down the country. That is not my experience.
Sunday night saw Iran launch missiles at Israel after Israel launched an airstrike on the southern suburbs of Beirut. The strike marked a serious escalation of tensions in the region and came after Israel and Lebanon had agreed a fresh ceasefire just last week. Hezbollah had rejected the ceasefire, but Iran has been insistent that there can be no wider peace deal without Israel ceasing operations in Lebanon. Donald Trump appeared unconcerned on Sunday evening, telling a journalist that Iran had shot their missiles, now get back to the table. But despite that, Israel launched retaliatory strikes. Trump's comments followed a bad-tempered interview with Meet the Press on Sunday, which eventually saw Trump storm off after an angry exchange about rigged elections. He also said that he never promised there would be no more wars.
First of all, I didn't guarantee no war. Why would I have built the strongest military in the world? I built our military. I inherited a terrible military. I didn't want to use this. But I'm doing you and everybody else a big favor.
Meanwhile, Israel continues to take territory in Gaza despite a theoretical ceasefire there, but Prime Minister Netanyahu was unapologetic.
In the Gaza Strip, we are striking Hamas from every direction. We currently control more than 60% of the territory of the Strip. Soon we will reach 70%.
Sunday saw Downing Street host Ukrainian President Zelensky, along with French President Macron and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, as they discussed the next steps to support Ukraine. Meanwhile, a new report from Britain's first Sea Lord has found that the Royal Navy is now spending a significant amount of its time and resources on threats from Russia. General Sir Gwyn Jenkins says Russia's navy poses a direct threat to the UK's security, and he has warned that the danger underneath the surface is growing persistent and sophisticated. Defence analyst and former Defence Minister Tobias Ellwood says the government's slow rollout of the new defence plan is putting the UK's security at risk.
I'll be blunt. There are comparisons with 1937 now. War is heading our way. The first Sea Lord said today that the Navy is now spending 1/3 of its time responding to Russian undersea threats. So delays in upgrading our UK defence is now putting the country in danger.
The government has been considering the more than 80,000 submissions from a public consultation on a social media ban for teens. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has promised to act quickly once the evidence has been considered, and Sunday saw the Times newspaper report that the PM is due to make a speech in the next week or so, which will see a ban put into place. The measures are expected to include detailed age recommendations and bans on things like endless scrolling. Former Safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips told Times Radio it's a matter of urgency.
I am very much in favour of a social media ban, and also if I look at the data around the growing number of teenagers who are perpetrating sexual violence, what is it that's happened in our society that makes that the case?
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, Kimi Antonelli breaks a new record and tributes to a Buffy star. Right after this.
ActiveCampaign is the marketing automation platform built for big swings and big dreams. Generate ideas in seconds, import your brand, and create full campaigns with simple prompts. Get started for free at ActiveCampaign.com.
Hi, this is Jonathan Fields, host of The Good Life Project. What if your home could welcome you at the door, energize your kitchen, and calm your bedroom all automatically? With Pure's family of smart diffusers, you can scent every space perfectly. Choose premium, clean fragrances, adjust the intensity, and set schedules right from your phone. It's whole home scenting designed for the way you live. Build your Pure system today at pure.com/whole home.
Welcome back. The tennis at Roland Garros wrapped up on Sunday, with Germany's Alexander Zverev picking up his first Grand Slam title with victory over Flavio Cobolli. Sunday also saw the Monaco Grand Prix as the Formula One Roadshow returns to Europe for its summer run. George Russell struggled, Charles Leclerc crashed on the 68th lap, and technical issues saw Red Bull's Max Verstappen forced to retire early. That left the way clear for championship leader Kimi Antonelli to make more history as the youngest winner of the Monaco Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, who finished second, also made history, matching Ayrton Senna's record of 8 podium finishes at the Monaco circuit.
I think we've been progressing over the past months. Can't quite keep up with them just yet, and it's probably going to take a lot of work for us to get to their level. But to get another second place is such a great feeling, especially in Monaco. Yeah, I'll definitely take it.
Jeff Goldblum might be best known as an actor, but he's spent 30 years leading a double life as a jazz musician. His jazz ensemble, the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra, is currently on a UK tour, and he'll spend the summer touring North America. He's also very proud that his sons are following in his footsteps and play the piano, but he says modern parenting isn't easy, particularly with smart devices and temptations online.
Well, we're trying to keep our kids, 9 and 10, off of screens entirely. I've always had the spark of connection. There's something about that seems importantly an antidote to the poison of isolation and getting lost in another world.
The death was announced on Friday of English actor Anthony Head. He was 72 years of age and died peacefully at home after complications from pneumonia, according to his 2 adult daughters, Emily and Daisy. Anthony was originally a star of musical theatre, but became famous in the UK partly for his 6-year role in the 80s Nescafe Gold Blend ads, which became hugely popular. He played English teacher Rupert Giles in the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer for 6 seasons and starred in Little Britain and lately in Ted Lasso. He also became internet famous as he was pictured in full regal garb on the set of Merlin, playing his beloved pink Nintendo DS. The fame and recognition from his role in Buffy was something he always appreciated. Rest in peace, Anthony.
It's rare to get a show where you can see in the writing that it has a real human touch.
And the thing that's best about it is the fact that it's not any one age group. It spans. It's great, and you get all sorts of people coming up and say, "Just I love this show." And it's like, that's refreshing.
You've been listening to the Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes. We'll give you the world.
You're locked into a lot of things you can't change. Weather, traffic.
Hey, stay in your lane.
your wireless carrier's latest price hike. But you can unlock a better way. Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. Switch to the $25 a month unlimited wireless plan. No contracts, no price hikes, and you keep your phone. Stop being locked into their games. Unlock the savings at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line of payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months on the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
Grainger knows when you're a procurement manager for an office park, you're not managing one building, you're managing all of them. And to stay ahead, you need to see through walls and around corners. Lights about to fail, filters ready to clog, HVAC on its last leg. If you wait until something breaks, you're already behind. Count on Grainger for quality products, easy reordering, and 24/7 support. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.